What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about kill streaks. Now, kill streaks can be either taken, I hate them, I despise them, I wish they were never introduced into the Call of Duty franchise. Or they can be like, they're awesome, I love them, it's so much fun, and personally I look on the upside and I think they're awesome and fun. I have a few berries to pick with each of them. You'll hear about that in the next 11 minutes. I'm not sure if there's going to be two parts for this, but you guys obviously know right now by looking at the title whether there is or not. And let's just get right into it. For 3 kills, you can get a UAV. This unmanned aerial vehicle that shows enemies on the radar for 30 seconds. Multiple UAVs from the same team makes the refresh rate faster. I did not know that. I'm reading a description online. So, if you call in the 3 UAVs at the same time, it will scan the minimap 3 times faster than normal. Unlike in Call of Duty 4, UAV flies around the map, so they can be shot down. Again, making it more balanced, they're able to be shot down. They are rather weak, so it's better to use your primary weapon than wasting a valuable missile on them. Players using the cold-blooded perk won't show up on the radar, as most of you probably already knew. Alright. I think UAV is underrated. It's an awesome kill streak, and for only 3 kills, it can help you out tremendously. I think it can help you a lot more than a Predator missile. I think a UAV could get you 10 kills, and a Predator missile can get you 4 kills, 5 maximum. Probably 6, but it's very unlikely. Anyways, let's move on. Care package. Me personally, I hate the care package, and I hate the emergency airdrops. It's all based on luck. It's all for the noobs. It helps them out a little bit. That's fine. But I do hate it. And this happened to me before where I was in a free-for-all. And there was 2 guys using airdrop. There's probably more, but only 2 guys got these 2 kill streaks. One guy was using hardline, and he got a 3 kill streak in the beginning. Got a chopper gunner. Yes. And I'm like, holy crap, that's crazy. So I hid, waited roughly 2 minutes, or probably not that long. It's probably about a minute and a half, I'd say, but I'm not entirely sure. It felt like a long time. So I come out and I'm like, all right, he only got 3 or 4 kills. We're good to go. We're good to go. Chopper gunner inbound, or Apache inbound. You know, whatever they say. And I see another guy. This guy wasn't running hardline, but he still had a 4 kill streak, and he got a chopper gunner. Now this bothered me because these guys didn't deserve it. And I know it's helping out the noobs by, you know, making it chance and everything. But I don't believe in it. I don't think it's necessary. I was a complete noob at Call of Duty 4, but eventually I got good at it. You know? It helps out people to just play the game and get better at it, rather than giving them something that says, hey, you're terrible, try using this, you know? And I'll read the description. Airdrops a random kill streak or ammo. If you can't get the high level kill streaks on your own, use this. So it's saying, if you can't get a Pavlo by yourself, cut the number in half and have a 4.35% chance of getting a Pavlo. Just throw the red signal flare and wait for the helicopter to drop the package. The package can be stolen by anyone, even your teammates, so be careful. Care package is going to be seen on the radar by everyone. It's marked green if it's friendly, otherwise red since it belongs to the enemy team. Care packages, emergency airdrops, and tactical nukes can't be acquired from the package. Below are the drop crates. Alright, ammo and UAV, there's a 78% chance that you'll get them. Counter UAV is 13.04, Sentry Gun is 10.43, Predator Missiles 10.43, Precision Airstrikes 9.57, Harrier and Attack Heli is 6.09, Pavlo and Stealth Bomber is 4.35, Chopper Gunner and AC-130 is 2.61, and EMPs are 0.87 chance. So, tactical nukes aren't possible. I was wondering if they put in like a 0.0001 chance of getting it. I think that would have been cool. I don't mind getting blown up by a nuke if that's the chance of getting it. Although, you know, it would be a little bit annoying, but I'd giggle and laugh and be like, wow, what are the odds, you know? But they decided not to do that. So, I understand that. I understand that a nuke ends the game and gives them a free win, so they didn't see that as fair, but, you know, whatever. Alright, counter UAV. Scrambles the enemy radar for a short period of time, even if they don't have a UAV in the air. Counter UAVs fly around the map so they can be shot down just like regular UAVs. You guys all know the counter UAV. If you're not using a silencer, I suggest using it in free-for-all. Otherwise, don't use it in free-for-all. It's kind of pointless. If you want to help out your team, be a good guy, use it. Sentry gun. Sentry gun never really appealed to me, you know. I hate care packages. I hate waiting for them. I hate how they give away my position. I hate how they do all these things that are a negative on me. And, you know, I can get an emergency airdrop and it'll be 3 UAVs and a counter UAV. And, you know, even though that's good, I don't know if it was worth getting the 8 kills when I could actually get 7, 9, 11 rather than 7, 8, 9 rather. You know what I mean? The sentry gun has a 180-degree turn on its turret and can be pitched up and down, but it can detect players using the it can't detect the players using the cold-blooded perk. They are most affected when placed in high places. And a tip for all you guys, throw a smoke down because it can still find people that uses thermal. I'm sure you've heard that before, but just in case you haven't. Sentry guns can be temporarily disabled with flashbangs and stun grenades. Me personally, I think that's bullshit. It's never worked for me, but it says it in the description. Normal weapons won't do much damage to it, so use explosives instead. You can instantly destroy them with a melee hit or throwing knife. I'm sorry, but throwing knives don't work. They don't. Use a throwing knife, and it won't. It doesn't damage, or it doesn't stop it. But it says it in here, so this is a little bit false. But, you know, I'd say it's about 95% accurate. The turret can overheat if it's fired for too long, so use that to your advantage. The sentry gun will disable itself after 90 seconds. Which is good, because if they kept going, that'd be a little imbalanced. So I'm happy about that. Alright, Predator Missile. Allows you to remote control a Predator Missile to the ground. Your screen will change to the overhead view, and you have approximately 5 seconds to control the missile to your target. You can give the missile a boost to make it go down faster. I'm just going to check the video to see here how much time I have left. Oh, I got about 4 minutes. So yeah, there will be 2 parts to this. Alright. Enemies that don't have the cold-blooded perk will appear in the red box around them. The Predator Missile has a moderate explosion radius, so you don't need to hit the enemy dead on. You can also use it to take down enemy helicopters and Harriers. You are vulnerable while controlling the Predator Missile, but if you get killed on the ground, you can still continue your missile attack. What do you guys think about that? If you die, you can still control it. And if you die during a chopper gunner, you can still control it. I don't know about that. Because I think if you're on your little laptop chatting up on MSN and you get shot in the face, you wouldn't be chatting to people anymore. But for these, it still works. And I can see how, yeah, taking it away it'd be frustrating, but I think they should have done that, you know. Just hide yourself. Don't call it out in the open. That's kind of dumb to me. I think you should be paid for dying if you die by it. That's my opinion. They went with what they wanted, and that's what they wanted to do. So, you know, it doesn't bother me. I can use it to my advantage, but I think it would have been better if they did that. Precision airstrike. This is much like the airstrike from Call of Duty 4, but this time you can control the direction of the airstrike for more accurate kills. Not much said there. Me personally, I think it's a garbage perk. Using in ground war can be okay, but honestly, I would rather get the 3 more kills for Stealth Bomber, because Stealth Bomber is a line of nukes on a certain proportion of the map. It won't nuke the entire thing, but it's basically just nuke dropped on a line in the map. Pretty much kill anybody, except if you're in a building, obviously. Harrier strike. Airstrike with a hovering Harrier. The selected area gets bombed after a hovering Harrier guards the area for 45 seconds and tries to kill nearby enemies. It can also attack enemy helicopters. I look at this kill streak, and I think immediately to myself, overpowered. Now, wait a second. I'm not saying it is overpowered, but that's what I think. because I think this thing has 2 airstrikes, and it has a machine gun Harrier that hovers over the map for 45 seconds. Pretty long time. And then I look at that it can shoot down enemy helicopters. That's pretty badass. And I think that is so much pro. But let me tell you something. One Stinger missile, it goes down one hit 90% of the time. Sometimes it'll be a fluke and it'll fly past it for whatever reason. But I do not think it's overpowered. Just get out your damn Stinger missile. Don't be stupid. Alright, attack heli. Deploys an attack helicopter in the map. Just like in Call of Duty 4, it'll circle around the map and automatically attack enemies for 60 seconds. Attack helicopters can be destroyed with one Stinger or Javelin missile. It's a no-brainer. Harrier Strike wins over this. Sure, you got 60 seconds instead of 45, but you get to take down choppers, chopper gunners, pave loads, attack helis with the Harrier.